All right, Toronto, we are back. Man, it's time for us to head into the year one playoffs with your Toronto Raptors. After a great season with a record of 58-24, 58-24, I'm so used to hockey getting ready to say that third number. With a record of 58-24, we clinched the conference in the East. So we have the first seed, and we're going up against the Chicago Bulls in the first round of the playoffs. But bad news, all right? The injury bug did hit us late in the season to our best player, Kawhi Leonard. Hyperextended his right shoulder, and it's going to be there for the season. But thank God it is an injury that he can play through. Now, I'm hoping against this first team, the Chicago Bulls, that we can play without Kawhi Leonard. But if we go down 2 games, if we lose 2 games in that series, I'm going to have to bring him back. But when you take a look at his, hang on a second, oh man, switching between games, it's so rough. What do I click on for this game to look at the player? Right click? You right click, okay. So if I'm going to use Kawhi Leonard, I really can't use him offensively because it's his shoulder that got injured. Everything offensive, layups, dunks, mid-range, three-point, they're all garbage. But he can still play defense. His legs still work fine. Perimeter defense up at 99. So I can use him defensively. And if we get by the Bulls in round 2, it's going to be KD and the Nets or Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks. So we're going to need Kawhi to defend either KD or Giannis in that second round. But I'm hoping that we can get through the Bulls in 4 or 5 games without having to use Kawhi Leonard. All right, so let's do a little bit of scouting on the Bulls, and we can come up with a game plan. Their post defense is their best attribute. Rebounding is good. Low post offense. So it looks like they got some big men on this team. 3-point scoring, not the greatest. Vertical, ball handling. Their weaknesses, blocks, dunks, strength, defensive IQ, perimeter defense, and steals. So I think that's our advantage, all right? That's the hole that we should punch through. It's the perimeter defense and steals, all right? So matchup report, we take a look at this. Our 3-point scoring here on this team is an A+. We have plenty of guys who can shoot the 3, and they don't have guys who can defend it. So I think I want to have a strategy, get shooters open. Low post offense, we're not the greatest. Their post defense is great, so get shooters open. Again, that would be beneficial. Rebounding, they're going to win the rebounding, so maybe limit transition for these guys instead of trying to go for second chance opportunities. Defensive IQ, we're going to be able to defend them just fine. Perimeter defense is fine. And the post defense is actually good enough to handle their low post offense. So in every category, we do pretty well against these guys. Projected lineup, they got Chris Dunn, Thomas Satoransky, Otto Porter, Lowry Markkanen, that's their best player, and Wendell Carter Jr. So you can see why in the paint they're the best, their center and their power forward. But they also have an injury. Zach LaVine, their shooting guard, is not in the lineup, all right? And I don't think he'll be playing at all. Maybe if 1-2, I'll look at that afterwards. I forget. They have Thaddeus Young on the bench, power forward, so again, a guy in the paint. Colby White, point guard at 78, don't have to worry about him. Denzel Valentine, Cristiano Felicio, Ryan, oh my God, trying to learn all these names, man. So they really don't have a good bench either, other than Thaddeus Young. So I really like our chances in this game. If I go to, where is it? Injury report. Hang on a second. I'm trying to go around. It's tough. Injury report. There you go. All right. And if I go to the Chicago Bulls, there it is. Zach LaVine. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks with a broken right hand. So I really don't see him coming back unless it goes to 7 games. But they're already not a great team. And without their best player or one of their best players like LaVine and Markkanen, even though we don't have Kawhi, we should be able to absolutely dominate these guys. So now that we got that figured out, coaching game plan. Let's get this. All right, so in the season, towards the end of the year, I was using our entire bench. We're not going to need that now. I think I'm going to need 10. All right, so let me just let me see how to arrange this. So Kyle Lowry, I want to give plenty of minutes to. He's going to be a big-time 3-point shooter for us in this series. They don't have LaVine to cover him. Their other point guard was only in the 70s. All right, same thing with Fred VanVleet. But Fred can do some damage off the bench, just so we always have a good 3-point shooter out there. So Lowry, I'm going to go 36 minutes. Norman Powell, I'm going to go 36 minutes, just a seed right now. Kawhi Leonard, he is not playing. He can play, but the problem is that the injury currently, hang on, the injury risk, it's characteristics. You can see it at the bottom. It's the second one from the bottom. Characteristics, it lingers, and it can be aggravated. So if he plays, you can aggravate the injury. We don't want that to happen. All right, so I'm not going to be playing Kawhi Leonard. I'm not even going to put him on the bench. He's going to be in the reserves. All right, so there you go. Swap and move minutes. All right, so sorry, Kawhi. Get your shoulder nice and healed up, my man. Boucher, no, we're not going to have him playing that many minutes. Who's our best small forward? It would be OG. So let's go OG Anunoby as a starting small forward. Swap and move minutes. I'm going to go up to 36 just for right now. I just want to see how many minutes I got. Pascal Siakam, 30 minutes. Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka. Give these guys both 36 minutes. All right. And then I have 24. Fred VanVleet will go 12. And then Theis will go 12. So that's me just playing 8 guys right there. I know we have a lot of minutes for the centers, but Ibaka could be a power forward as well. We're going to need some small forwards and some shooting guards, though. Okay, so let's do this. If 2 positions take up how much time? 2 positions take up how many minutes? 96 minutes, correct? 96 minutes, so 32. So if I go Ibaka 32, Gasol 32, and Theis 32. Hang on a sec. Let me bring these guys back down. The reason I want to do this is because those 3 guys would take care of the center and power forward positions themselves, right? So 48 minutes per position, 96 for 2 positions, and we have 96 minutes distributed amongst our 3 centers. Gasol will always play the center position because that's all he can do, but then Ibaka and Theis will switch off from the center and power forward position. Those 3 guys are all going to get 32 minutes. I don't want to use Boucher. Oh, wait a minute. I have Siakam as a power forward as well. All right. Let me think here, boys. Let me think. Yeah, we don't need that many. So if Siakam's playing 36, then I just need Gasol and Ibaka at 24. Theis then only needs to play 12 because he's going to be the power forward. Yeah. So Ibaka and Gasol will both be centers the entire game. Theis will go in there for Siakam. Then we just got to find some minutes for the guards and for the small forwards. So what are the guards would I want to use? I'm going to want to use Fred VanVleet. Now, Fred VanVleet, you guys were saying that I shouldn't use him at shooting guard. The thing is, Lowry is a point guard and Fred VanVleet's a point guard. They don't have the secondary position as a shooting guard, so I don't think I want to do that. So we're going to lower the minutes for Lowry down to 30, and we're going to put Fred VanVleet's minutes up to 18. So that's the point guard position taken care of. And now we just need to fill up the small forward and the shooting guard. So I got Powell, I got Anunoby. We're going to need to use Thomas. Thomas is going to be used. Davis is not going to be used. And McCaw or Johnson? Who should we use? Stanley Johnson or McCaw? Johnson, over 36 minutes, 8 points per game, 6 rebounds, 1.7 assists, steals. All right, and what about McCaw? Over 36 minutes, assists per game, rebounds. Yeah, I think it's the other guy. So we'll go with Stanley Johnson as the secondary small forward. So it looks like we are going to be using 9 players. So if I go up here, 48, and then Thomas, same thing, get that all up there, 28. So 28 minutes for Johnson. No, we're going to give more to Anunoby and Powell. So let's go 30 for those guys, 18 minutes for Johnson and Thomas, just like Fred VanVleet. And then we'll give Anunoby and Powell both 30 minutes. All right, so what do you guys think about that in the chat? Lowry, Powell, and Anunoby, all 30 minutes. Siakam's going to get the big 36. Gasol, Ibaka, both 24. Theis at 12. VanVleet at 18. Johnson at 18. And Thomas at 18. I think that's a good one. We don't want to have too many minutes for one player. They'll get tired. It's going to be a long playoff run. All we need to use is 10. We got Boucher on the bench, Payne. We don't need any of these guys. I think that's a good setup. Looks good? All right, good. So all we are using is 10 players here, all right? So 10 players. Yeah, that's taken care of. We have to adjust this again. Bench utilization. I'm not going to be using the bench as much, so we're going to go down to 70. Lineup performance factor is 75, yeah. Lineup performance factor, 75. So if someone's having a good game, I want them playing. That's good for Nick Nurse. So this is what I mean about the coaching system compared to NHL. I can actually tell the coach, all right, play this guy this many minutes, and he just brings his stats to the fold. So it's so much better than what the coaching is in the NHL. And then our options. Now, our first scoring option, we had it at Pascal Siakam. But remember, this game or this team was good at the post defense. Siakam's going to get most of his work done in the paint. So we want to have guys who can shoot the three. So our first option in this one is going to be Kyle Lowry. Our second option is going to be Fred VanVleet. Actually, our second option is going to be Marc Gasol because he can shoot the three-point as well. And our third option is going to be Siakam. Siakam have that third because he can still shoot three-pointers, all right? Offensive focus. Now, neutral offensive focus will do a little bit of everything. You can play through your star. You can get to the basket, which would not be good because they got guys that can cover the paint. Get shooters open, which is, I think, what we want to go for. Or feed the posts. Again, we don't want that. I'm going to try to get shooters open against the Bulls. Offensive tempo. Shoot at will. They're going to get rebounds, so we want to have a patient offense. We want to get efficient shots on these guys because they are going to dominate the rebound. So let's try to go a little bit of patient offense. Offensive rebounding, they're going to get those rebounds, so let's limit their transition so that they can't get any free points. They got to get everything from the paint, essentially. Defensive focus, let's protect the paint. They weren't really great at three-point shooting. Defensive aggression. We have a deep team. Let's just go neutral. Let's just go neutral to see what they do. And then defensive rebounding, run in no, we don't want second chance opportunities. Although we could take advantage. You know what? Some crash, some others run. Yeah. All right. So I think that's a good setup there for our Toronto Raptors. There was one thing that I wanted to see. They got Chris Dunn injured and Zach LaVine injured. There's one thing I wanted to see. I didn't actually check in the scouting. Are they good at three-point shooting? What was their, hang on a sec. What was their, does it say three-point shooting at all? Post offense? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about their three-point perimeter offense. Three-point scoring is not bad, actually. It's one of their strengths. But that might be with Zach LaVine in there. Thaddeus, what about Chris Dunn and Thomas Sadorinsky? I don't know if they can take shots or not. So hang on, let me take a look at their roster. Because maybe just a neutral defensive focus might be beneficial. We might not have to just cover the post. So the Bulls, right, let me look at their point guard. They're using Sadorinsky and Colby White. They're three-point scoring, A- and A. All right, so you know what? For game number one, yeah, I don't want to be covering the paint because they might be able to take those three-pointers and actually screw us up. So let's go for defensive focus. Let's just go neutral defensive focus. Let's see if they whoop our ass in the paint. If they do, then for game two, I can change it. Start simming, you goof. Hey, man, this game is a lot of fun. You can have fun with the coaching. I need to coach our way through this without Kawhi Leonard, so kiss my arse. All right, so I think we're good to go. Are you guys in the chat satisfied? Have I missed anything? Again, there it is again. You guys can all take a look at it. We're only playing 10 players. I'm not going to do any defensive matchups right now. Markkanen could get covered by... He's going to get covered by Pascal Siakam now. We don't need any covers. We don't have a Kawhi Leonard in there. We're good. Let's go. Howdy, start simming, you goof. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have taken our sweet-ass time, but that's just because round one is very important. We don't want this to slip away just because we don't have Kawhi Leonard. So let us get to the real-time simulation of NBA 2K, which is a lot of fun. The scout gives me advice. Give less minutes to OG Anunoby. Give less minutes to Pascal Siakam. More minutes to Patrick McCaw. I ain't listening to him. All right, over the course of the game, you can change a lot of things. You can change the strategy. You can change the minutes of the players, so we can really get into this. But I'm hoping that our team is just pretty much automatic, all right? So we're going to start the simulation. I can speed it up if I want, but we're just going to start it on fast just to, I want to track each quarter and what's going on, just so I can make any adjustments later on. So it looks like the Bulls actually got off to a better start than us. They're starting, was it rotation or their starters? Yeah, their starters destroyed our starters, but I'm hoping that our bench is a lot better. Who did great for them? Markkanen. Look at that. 2 for 2 with a 3-point. They be hitting the three. Look at that. Yeah, they did hit the 3-pointer. 1 for 2 from White. 1 for 1 from Thaddeus Young. All right, so team comparison there in the first. 3-pointers. They were at 43%. We were at 20%. There's the difference right there. All right, so we took way too many 3-pointers and didn't convert. They didn't even take that many, and they did convert. Their free throws are good. We missed three free throws. Points in the paints. All right, so we may want to cover perimeter shots with these guys. I didn't think I'd be doing that, but continue simulation. Let's see if our bench can answer back here. Eventually, they're going to have to take out Markkanen. They're going to have to take out their 2 point guards. All right, we might be able to make a little jump back. See, we're starting to make up some ground here in the second. We got it to less than 10, and halfway through, they get it back to 10. So they had a lead in the first quarter. They had a lead in the second quarter. Not a great start to this game here for the Toronto Raptors. Again, the team comparison. Let's see. Field goals, they're shooting 45%. We're only shooting 41%. Three-pointers, yeah, we're taking a lot of three-pointers. We caught them, but they've taken 2 less than us. They're shooting 40% from three-point land, man. Fuck. Continue simulation. All right, third quarter underway. Here we go. Just get back within 10 and keep it there. Oh, man, they're taking off now. 70-58. Who would have thought this? This GM is fake, afraid to rebuild without Kawhi. Get the hell out of here. So every quarter they have beaten us. In the third quarter, they beat us by 14 points. So for whatever reason, the Chicago Bulls are absolutely killing us. Markkanen with 19 points. Thaddeus Young with 18 points. I mean, look at their three-point shooting. 4 for 4 from this. Who's this guy? Thaddeus Young? What's his three-point shooting at? His three-point scoring is B+. What the hell are we doing? How is he 4 for 4? 1 for 5. They're killing it from three-point land. All right, so team comparison. Let's see the three-pointers. They're shooting 48% from three-point land. All right, so that might be something that we want to cover. I thought they'd be better in the paint. Continue simulation. All right, we might not have the guards. I mean, Lowry's a good perimeter guard, and so is Norman Powell. I don't know why they'd be this far ahead of us, but maybe it's just one game. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's dangerous. That is big-time danger. Not only did they beat us, but they dominated us. The starters, the bench, every quarter, 25-17, 30-28, 34-20, and 29-23. So let's see why we didn't do so well. It might have been our patient offense. We weren't converting, and we also weren't getting enough opportunities. Let's see. Pascal Siakam, 7 for 16, 3 for 6. He had a good game. Norman Powell, 2 for 4. Ibaka, 1 for 3 from three-point land. Gasol, 2 for 3 from three-point land. Lowry could have been better from three-point land, 2 for 13. Yikes, Lowry. So Lowry as our first option really didn't have a good game right there. Fred VanVleet didn't shoot any three-pointers. All right, so our strategy to get the shooters open didn't quite work the way we wanted it to. They shot 50%. We shot 38%. So I was patient offense to try to get efficient shots, and we were less efficient than them. So we took less shots, and we were less efficient. Yeah, that is not a recipe for success. Their three-pointers came back down. That was good. So 3 points were kind of even. Free throws, they got a bunch of free throws working in the paint. Fast break points, all right, so they really didn't get a lot of points on the fast break, so the transition is fine. Points in the paint, they got 44 points in the paint. Second chance points, all right, so they got a lot of second chance points. You got to worry about that. Bench points, assists, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, steals, blocks. We had 20 turnovers with a patient offense. All right, we got to change something here. So let's simulate with Simcast just to get to the next day to see what's going on. All right, a little bit of simulation. Don't worry, I can back out. What's Kawhi Leonard looking like? Kawhi's up to a 92. So he's getting better slowly but surely, but he's not going to help us out offensively. He's going to help us out defensively in that. What about the Bulls? Do they still have Levine out? They got it. If they bring Levine back, we are in trouble. Levine is still out. How are they beating us? With the best guy is 84. The second best guy is 80. No way they continue to shoot like that. So let's go back to coaching game plan. Yeah, Lowry shits the bed in the playoffs. All right, so what we can try to do here, Nick Nurse's team, right? Let's not try to have any options. Let's go into this game with no preference. We're just going to move the ball around and get whoever's open. All right, so get shooters open again. Patient offense, no. We're going to have an average tempo this time. So if you have the open shot, shoot it. All right, actually, you know what? Shoot at will. There you go. We have some good shooters. Shoot at will. We'll limit their transition still. All right, defensive focus. Their three-point shooting came down there at the end, and they actually had a lot of points in the paint. So I think a neutral defensive focus is the way to go. If I protect the paint and they get a shit ton of threes, that would suck. So let's just try that. But let's try to stop them from getting so many rebounds. So let's go to crash defensive glass, and let's play a little bit of physical defense here, okay? We may take some more fouls, but we can stop that paint offense. So that's that taken care of. 30 minutes for Lowry. Now, I don't want to change anything there. I might be giving more minutes to Lowry eventually, but I think we can handle this. We can bounce back from that game. All right. So those are the changes that we've made. No preferences. We're still trying to get shooters open, but more pace now. Wait, hang on a second. Let me just check this. Did I go to shoot at will? Yeah, shoot at will. So anytime any of our shooters are open, they're just going to throw it up there. Okay? The patient offense was slowing us down. We can stop them. All right, so game number 2 up against the Chicago Bulls in Toronto. We had a bad first game without Kawhi, but we can answer back, all right? So let's get off to a good start this game. All right, let's get off to a first quarter lead with our starters up against their starters. That was ridiculous in the last game. We just couldn't catch them. There we go. There we go, Toronto. That's more like it. All right, so maybe it might have been the patient offense. The patient offense was actually playing into their hands. All right, hang on a second. I forgot to stop it. Because after one quarter, we got 42 points right there. We were throwing up that three-pointer, I'm pretty sure. 6 for 13. Yeah, 46%. That was the difference right there. 6 for 13. 21 for 31 shooting percentage. So we're just throwing that ball up constantly. We gave up a lot of free throws because of our physical defense. They didn't get any fast break points. So even with us... we are limiting the transition still. Points in the paint, we got more points in the paint than them, and their second chance opportunities, none. So crashing the glass is actually working out against these guys instead of running in transition. What about our fouls, though? Fouls, let's see, fouls, where's fouls? Team fouls, yeah, we took 7 team fouls there in the first quarter from the physical defense. So we have a pretty good lead right now. I want to turn down that physical defense so we're not fouling out like idiots. Hang on a second. Defensive aggression, just neutral, because we should have a good enough lead here that we like. I'm not going to stop scoring, right? But we don't need to keep fouling them. All right. So continue simulation. Let's get that second quarter underway. 42 points in the first. I know. It's also because you were playing through Kyle Lowry. He isn't a volume shooter. Yeah, that might have been it as well. Yep. I came up with a game plan. You know, I thought the 3-point shooting would be beneficial for us. So they made up a lot of points there in the second quarter. They made up 9 points on us, but we still have that lead. If they get back within 10, I'm going to put it back to physical defense. I just want to see if we can win it without taking too many more fouls. But that physical defense was certainly helping us out. If they get back within 10, we're up by 15. If they pull back within 10, all right, slowing it down. So they have pulled themselves back into this game. So physical defense seems to be the way to play these guys. Defensive aggression, we're going back to physical defense, all right? Shoot at will is going to stay. Yeah, we just got to bring this sucker home, all right? We got 15 minutes. We have a 9-point lead. Come on now, Toronto. You've been in this position before. Veteran club. Continue simulation. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. So, yeah, we're up by 12. We got a quarter to go. We're going a little bit too slow there. Up by 11, 10 minutes left. This is going to be a tight one. I'll slow it down in like the last 5 minutes if it's very close. But we still have like a 13-point lead, 4 minutes left. We got it. We got it. We got it, right? We got it? We got it? Yeah, we got it? Oh my God. All right, yeah, we got it. So taking a little bit of time to get some points there late, but game number 2 goes to the Toronto Raptors. Marcus Gasol, 21 points, 3 for 6 from three-point land. Fred VanVleet, 4 for 6. So I think just a neutral focus for the Toronto Raptors will just naturally get everyone involved. Lowry, 3 for 10. He didn't make anything but a three-pointer. My God, Lowry. 10 assists, though, so good job, my man. Let's see the team comparison. All right, so at the end of the game, 3-pointers. The Bulls shot 30%, 12 for 40. Yeah, look at that. That's a big difference right there. The fact that we made 5 more 3-pointers than them, but we took 11 more shots. So we really are just throwing up threes. The free throws, that's because of our physical defense. They got 16 points. They're not getting a lot of fast break points. Points in the paint. Yeah, they're going to be working the paint. Second chance points, though. Look at that. We took them down. So crashing the boards is really good against these guys. And we still get transition points. We can still get 10 fast break points. So I think the setup that we have right now with the physical defense is the right way to go here against the Chicago Bulls. So let me go back to coaching, coach game plan, the Bulls. All right, let me just make sure all of this stayed the same. No preference for any of our options. Offensive focus, shooter, get shooters open, shoot at will, limit transition, play physical defense, all right? Slow the offense down when you're in the lead. Oh, so that's a good idea. So like offensive tempo, go down to like average if you have a lead. Good idea. Might do that. All right. So a 1-1 series tie. Remember, we're not bringing out Kawhi unless we lose 2 games in the series. I'm hoping that we can just win the next 3 straight now that we got the strategies figured out for this team. All right, so let's go back to simulate the first quarter, and hopefully we get some luck here. Come on now, boys. Let's get to that good start again. 48 points in the first quarter, or 42, whatever it was. Oh man, that was filthy. So it looks like the Bulls are going to start off this game with some good scoring, but we're right there. Just don't fall down too far behind. All right, so continue simulation. All right, so after one, 28-19. That's not good. Let's see what they did. Okay, well, that's the reason right there. 3 points. So they started shooting a lot more three-pointers, and they hit them. They got 4 for 10. We only went 1 for 7. So the extra 3 points, that's 9 points. That literally takes us up to 28. So we just got to start hitting our shots, all right? Continue simulation. As Fred VanVleet gets in there off the bench, and then Lowry comes back in, and Gasol, like we always have 3-point shooters out there. So I think over the course of the game, over the course of the series as well, we do have the advantage. That first game, we had a very specific strategy, but look, ever since we moved back to this strategy, I think we figured out what we need to do against these guys. See, this is what I love about this game. This is coaching. This is coaching. You look at the stats on the game and you make adjustments to your team. Can you do that in NHL? Hell no. But we have a game here. We got a game here, so I'm going to slow it down. We got a game here, ladies and gentlemen. 78-72. It's a low-scoring affair. Can we? Oh yeah, we just took off. We're 11. Oh yeah, we took off. 10 points up, less than 5 minutes left. Come on, get some more points. There you go. 10 points up. Continue to get some points. Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right, so just consistent for the Raptors. 19-28, 26-28. It doesn't matter who's out there. We're doing a good job. So Ibaka hit 2 3-pointers, 22 points. Kyle Lowry, 4 for 5. That's more like it, Kyle, with 7 assists, 20 points. Norman Powell, all right, Siakam with 11 points. See, we just even it out. It's a whole team effort here in Toronto. So 3-pointers, the Raptors 12 for 34. Yeah, they went 8 for 32. So our 3-point game is certainly beating their 3-point game, which is great. Free throws, we're giving them a lot of free throws, but we have to challenge them in the paint. Fast break points, we didn't give them any, so we're limiting the transition, which is great. Points in the paint, so covering the paint physically does help. Second chance points, they're not getting a lot. Bench points, yeah, this is the way to go. The only thing that sucks for us is that we are fouling a lot. Team fouls 20-12. But for a deep team, fouls are not the end of the world. All right, so game 3 goes to the Toronto Raptors. So we're up 2-1 in the series, boys. Seems like, oh my God, yeah, the Bucks dominated. Yeah, well, remember what happened with KD. Did KD come back at all? The Nets. Kevin Durant did not get to play in the playoffs at all. What a horrible time for that injury. They had a great season. KD went down with a broken toe in the last, week of the year. It was only like a 1 to 2 week injury, but he couldn't come back in time because Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks swept them in 4. So when you want to talk about who we're going up against in round number 2, that man, Giannis Antetokounmpo, we're going to need Kawhi back in game 1. I don't care, just to defend this guy. He's a friggin' animal. All right, so that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, any other series that's been determined? Nope, not just yet. All right, so let's do it again. Simulate with Simcast. Don't make this a 2-2 series. Just go up 3-1. Then I can even sit Kawhi if we lose 3-2 because I'll have another chance to bring him back. So come on, just have a good game. Go up 3-1, baby. I need it. You're the better team, Toronto. Oh, not a good start though. Not a good start. But just like the last game, we can have a push late. Once our bench gets out there, and once, more importantly, their bench comes on the court, then we can start to dominate because they had one guy in the 80s on their bench, everyone else in the 70s. I'm not liking this though. They're starting to outscore us in the second quarter as well. Come on, boys, we got to find a way through. Look at this, the Chicago Bulls. They don't want to give up in this series. This is huge because, I mean, if they win this, it's a 2-2 series. It's not over by any stretch. Fuck, man. We can't beat them in this game. We're not hitting our shots or something. Again, they're beating us in every quarter. Can we beat them in this quarter at all? Can we start to take up? Can we slow them down at all? Okay, we kind of turning this into a game. 88-102. If we can just get on a little bit of a streak, I mean, I've seen crazier comebacks. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. 88-102. They've been killing it the entire game. They haven't slowed down at all. Let's see. Their field goal, they're shooting 61%. Yeah, there it is. They're shooting 57% from three-point line. All right, so they're not even taking that many threes, and they've hit 12 of them. They've taken more field goals than us, and they've hit more of them. They're playing great this game. They only have 9 free throws in this game. Did you guys change your strategy or something? Fast break point, they must have changed theirs. Points in the paint, they're getting 36 second chance points. They got 18 second chance points. What happened in this game, man? Bench points. We haven't changed anything, right? It's still on shoot at will, limit transition, play physical defense, and crash. Yeah, I don't know what happened. This is a game where they're just dominating. Continue simulation. Do we have a fourth quarter comeback? Oh, there we go. We got some points out, but they're still scoring. Look at this. They're still scoring, dude. They're still scoring. They won't slow down in this game. Nope, we're not coming back. They couldn't be stopped in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Every quarter they had more than 32 points. Every single quarter they had more than 32 points. 136 points. Is it still shooting at will? Yeah, Shavin. We wanted shooting at will. We wanted to be shooting more than they did. But maybe that's why Kyle Lowry got injured. He only played 20 minutes. Kyle Lowry got injured, boys. Oh my God, we just lost our point guard. That might have been the reason why we lost it. Kyle Lowry. All right, so I got to go back to the team comparison, take a look. I think it was just a three-pointer. They hit 17 three-pointers in that game. We hit 12, and they only took 30. They hit 57% of their threes. I mean, that's crazy. They had a better percentage shooting threes than we did shooting field goals in that game. Oh, my God. Free throws, we had a lot of them. All right, so we're going to have to adjust here. 2-2. Kawhi, you're going to have to come back, man. With Kyle Lowry out now, you're going to have to come back. Simulate. High ankle sprain, 6 to 8 weeks. He's gone. Yep, he's gone. Have computer adjust rotation. I'm going to be changing it. He's gone, boys. 6 to 8 weeks. That's like he might be back for the finals or something. Kyle Lowry is gone. All right, the game plan. Adjust game plan. Yeah, just rebuild it for me right now. All right. Simulate with Simcast. All right. So we got to find a way through here. Coach game plan against the Bulls. All right. So Lowry, you are out. It's going to be Fred VanVleet's turn. All right. And he's going to be getting plenty of minutes. But we're going to have to get everyone in here now. All right. So let me I have to do all the minutes again here, boys. Steady Freddy. He's out for the playoffs. Gonzo Alonzo. Yeah, I know. It's rough, man. That's rough stuff right there, ladies and gents. So Fred VanVleet, we don't really have another point guard, so I want to give him plenty of minutes, 32. Norman Powell, I'm giving you more minutes, all right? We gotta start playing our guys. Kawhi Leonard, fucking 32 minutes for Kawhi. That's gonna be rough, man. If he gets injured, fuck. Pascal Siakam, all right, he's gonna be in there. We gotta play Siakam a little bit more. Actually 32, yeah, because I got other power forwards. Gasol, I want to give Gasol and Ibaka some more minutes. So Gasol, you know what, Theis, you don't need to play right now, Theis, all right? You're good to have, but I don't need you right now for this. I want to play Siakam, Gasol, and Ibaka, all three of them at the center and power forward position. So if it's two positions, that's 96 minutes, so that's 32 minutes for each one of them. All right, so yeah, if you look at the power forward and the center positions, 32 and 64, that is 96 minutes between the two of them. So the center and power forward positions are taken care of with Siakam, Gasol, and Ibaka all playing 32 minutes each. Fred VanVleet, Powell, Leonard. All right, now we got to get, I want OG Anunoby in there. OG, you're going to play the rest 16 minutes. Thomas, you're going to get in there. I need you to play 16 minutes. And then we need another point guard in there. Payne, oh my God, that sucks. That sucks. You're going to play 16 minutes as well. All right, so we have some depth that I don't want to use. In fact, you know what? Fuck this. These guys are getting too many minutes here. Down to 12. Down to 12. Down to 12. All right, so Fred VanVleet, you're playing 36 minutes, my man. You're getting some time here. You better show up. Kawhi Leonard, you're playing. I don't want to play Kawhi that much. He might get injured. So OG, you're still going to play 16 minutes. And then the shooting guard, I got Norman Powell and Thomas. Yeah, you know what? Norman Powell is going to play 36. I got to play my best players here, ladies and gents. I got to play my best players. So Fred VanVleet and Norman Powell, they got to cover that perimeter game. Kawhi Leonard, he's not going to have great stats. I'm not going to put him as an option, all right? But he can defend. He's got C's for the offensive categories, but he can help us defend, all right? Post defense, all of that. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to put Kawhi Leonard on Markkanen, all right? So Kawhi Leonard is going to be on their best player, Markkanen. Otto Porter, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is still out, correct? He's got to be. Please, God, let him still be out. Yeah, he's out with a broken hand still. 1 to 2 weeks, though. Zach LaVine could be back for Game 7. So Kawhi Leonard is just going to cover their best man, Markkanen. Help plays, run plays, frequency, bench depth. Do we still have 10 guys that were dressed? 9 guys now, all right? So all we have is 9 guys that are dressed. 75-75, yeah. That looks good. No preference from all of these guys. I don't even want Kawhi Leonard really shooting, so who's been the best so far? Siakam. You know, let's try a game with Siakam as the number one. I don't want to be taking, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know what? No preference. It was working before. Get shooters open, offensive tempo, shoot at will, limit transition, neutral defensive focus, and play physical defense, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Kawhi gets injured, I can feel it. Well, if Kawhi gets injured, whatever. I mean, if we lose, then it's the same as him getting re-injured, right? I mean, we hoped that we could get through the series without him, but for some reason, the Chicago Bulls are simulating quite well against us. It's unfortunate. And we have Giannis Antetokounmpo waiting for us in the second round. So here it is, ladies and gents, back in Toronto for game number 5. We made the adjustments. Kawhi Leonard is back in the lineup. Hopefully he can shut down Markkanen, and hopefully our boys can just stop letting them take all those three-pointers. My God. So simulate game. Let's see what kind of start we can have here. All right, so we're off to the lead, but I mean, that lead can change so quickly. I've seen it happen against me before. I wish it could have happened against the computers, but there it is. Yeah, they're right in this game. They're right in this game. So 26-24 after the first. Kawhi Leonard injured and everything. 10 points in 8 minutes. 5 for 7. Great job, Kawhi. With C's across the board. 3-pointers. Bulls hit 3 for 12. Good. Field goals, 8 for 23. Good. Where are they getting their points from? Fouls? Yeah, free throws. We didn't get a single free throw. They got 6. Fast break points. Points in the paint. All right. I mean, it's good enough. We just got to go. Continue simulation. Come on now, Toronto. Find a way to win at home here. Find a way to win at home. Leonard, I mean, if Leonard's scoring as well, then there's no excuse. He's shutting down Markkanen, and he's getting you guys some extra points to help out. I mean, come on, let's go. Show this guy. All right, so 26 points for us, and they only got 12, so their bench really hurt them there. Kawhi's got 15 points in 18 minutes, 6 for 9, 1 for 2. Kawhi is certainly doing his job. Continue simulation. So that is halftime. Continue simulation. Come on now. All right, so hang on. So we have the lead, right? I want to listen to that guy who said, now once you have the lead, go to average tempo. So you're not giving them so many opportunities. You're not taking forever to shoot. If there's still an open shot, take it. But we don't need to be forcing things. So continue simulation. Let's see if that actually hurts us. But I'm hoping that it just slows them down a little bit, you know? So they're not getting all those transition points. They're not getting those rebounds because they are a rebounding team. So hang on a second here. So that's the fourth. We tied them in that quarter, 82-62. So we have a good 16-point lead. Hopefully that doesn't evaporate in 12 minutes. Come on, continue simulation. Leonard, lead these guys to the second round, just like you did last year. You led them to the finals, baby. You got them out of the second round up against the 76ers. Oh, yeah, that should be enough. We're up by 20 with 4 minutes left. That should be all she wrote. So Kawhi Leonard comes back in here for Toronto and helps out in the biggest way, man. 25 points. I didn't think he could do that with the C's across the board. 10 for 18, 1 for 3. Marc Gasol, 4 for 6 from three-point land. Fred VanVleet in the starting position. Way to go, Fred. 8 rebounds, 8 assists for Fred VanVleet. Great job. Siakam, all right, some good touches in there. Great job, boys. And Markkanen, yeah, see, Markkanen is their top guy. He's still got 25 points being covered by Kawhi, but 10 for 20. All right, so here it is. It's coming down to Game 6. I got to keep everything the same. I don't want to take Kawhi out just to put him back in. It looks like the Lakers have swept the Spurs. OKC has, oh my God, the Thunder have beaten the Golden State Warriors. So no Steph Curry, no Draymond Green, no D'Angelo Russell, no Klay Thompson. They are out of there. Make sure Kawhi is still okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's still okay. And he's up to 93 now. He's getting better game by game. All right. So that's it, ladies and gents. Hopefully we can take it right here, right now. Haven't had to jump into any gameplay just yet. Haven't had, once we have like a really close last 3 minutes, I'll be jumping in there. But so far, it's been pretty straightforward. So we want that good start. Kawhi has been a beast, but you know what, boys? This guy is injured. He really helped us out there in game number 5. It's time for the rest of the team to get some points for us, all right? So simulate game. Let's get this one underway, and let's see what happens in game number 6 in Chicago. Chicago, with their backs against the wall, they've got to find a way to win to force a game 7. Toronto, they want to get this series over and done with so they can rest up before they have to face off against Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, so first quarter over 27-26 for the Toronto Raptors. Again, 11 points in 12 minutes for Kawhi, 4 for 5. Kawhi is the man, dude. Kawhi is awesome in this game. Continue simulation. Second quarter underway. The Bulls take a lead with a really good start, 10-2. The point difference there to start that quarter. Oh my God, they're taking up. Their bench is killing ours. Now that Fred VanVleet's not on the bench. All right, so 56-49 for the Chicago Bulls. Kawhi, 22 points. Can somebody help out Kawhi Leonard? Holy shit, man. He's got almost half our points on one shoulder. What are you idiots doing back here? Take some more shots. Tempo. You're on average tempo, right? No, I think it changes back. Shoot at will. Yeah, when you change the tempo in the game, it won't affect it from game to game. We're still on the exact same. We're just not sinking shots. Team comparison, let's see. We're at 46%. They're at 53. They're at 50% shooting from three-point land. We're at 24, and we've taken 3 more than them. There it is. There it is. We're just not efficient, but it can always turn around, right? Continue simulation. As long as we don't fall too far behind, we can always come back in the fourth. Don't fall more than 10. Oh, man, now it's 10 points. Come on, get back. Get back. Come on, get some points. We're hanging on, but it's by a thread. If they get some, I mean, they're going to take off on us. We're within 10, but again, the third quarter, they can't be slowed down. What the hell? I thought we'd be able to defend the Bulls a lot better, man. For some reason, their offense, like, who was getting all these points? Otto Porter? How good is this guy? 79 overall. Go fuck yourself. 4 for 5 from three-point lands with an A- 3-point scoring. Oh, my God. 85 points for the Chicago Bulls. All right. Fourth quarter underway. Continue simulation. Come on now, boys. Find a way to make it a game. We might be able to jump into this one. Hitting threes. We're only down by 4, down by 6, down by... Like, we get there and then we fall back. We get there and we fall back. Again, oh my God, what is going on? They just won't stop scoring and we can't get anything going. Continue simulation. I'm not jumping in for this one. There's no point. This game's over. We can't have that good end. We can't get going. We keep on missing our shots, and look at this. 26 points, 30 points, 29, 26. These guys are super consistent, man. We had 2 quarters where we had less than what's it called, a quarter. I mean, that's ridiculous. All right, so Kawhi Leonard, 34 points in 33 minutes. I mean, you guys suck. Everyone other than Kawhi Leonard sucks, man. Holy shit. Gasol, 6 for 16. Norman Powell, 1 for 5 from three-point line with an A-. Ibaka, Siakam barely even took any shots. 0 for 3 from three-point line. I mean, what the fuck, man? And like their perimeter defense was shit. 3-pointers. Look, they shot 48% from three-point line. Field goals, all right. Free throws. Didn't even take that many free throws that game. They got some fast break points. 48 points in the paint. Unreal. I don't understand this. So we are going to a game 7 right now, ladies and gents. Unbelievable. Against the Bulls, against the 8-seeded team. So the idea of getting a little bit of luck to help us out, nope, not going to happen. Not going to effing happen. All right, so the Bulls, we have to go all out here. If we lose, we lose. I have to go all out. Play the starters 40 minutes, yeah, essentially. So hang on a second. Let me just lower these minutes for all these guys. To be fair, Chicago has a pretty good team full of young talent. Yeah, but they're not, like, they don't, their best player was an 84. Their second best guy was an 80. All right, I got a 93. I had Lowry, who was in games 1, 2, and 3, who was like an 85. I have an 88. I have an 83. I have an 81 on the bench. Fred VanVleet was on the bench. This is rough, man. This is rough. All right, so VanVleet, you're playing 40. You're playing 40. Norman, you're playing 40. Kawhi, you are playing 40. Siakam, you're playing 40. Gasol and Ibaka, you're going to have to, well, actually, these guys are all splitting up that position, so that's actually fine. These guys are all playing those positions, so that's fine right there. I just have to make sure Anunoby, Thomas, and these guys are all filling out the rest of the time. All right, so there you go. That is the setup for the finish here. If we can't win, we can't win. What are you going to do? Otto Porter, Markkanen. Okay, so let me put Siakam to cover Markkanen. All right, and I'll go Leonard to cover Otto Porter because he was killing us in the last game. Is Zach LaVine still out? Please, God, let him be out. Okay, so Zach LaVine is day-to-day, but it is a red injury. He almost came back for Game 7. Thank God. Options for the scorers? No, we're not going to do any of that. Limit transition. You're getting out-coached. You don't have any go for PNR. Overall, doesn't matter. Stop the shooters getting open. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's a good call. Because when we don't hit our shots. So let's go to a neutral offensive focus. All right? Because we got Siakam and what's his name? Leonard back. We can start to work the paint a little bit more. So offensive focus is going to be down, but we're still going to shoot at will. All right? What do you guys think? Shoot at will or average tempo? More efficient shots or more shots? I mean, they had, you know what? Probably average tempo, just so we can get the best shots possible. Start shoot at will? No, let's start average tempo. See how it goes, maybe? Nah, I don't want to play that game. Let's go average tempo. I mean, there's no reason why Chicago should be here with us, so we obviously need to change something. Limit transition, neutral defensive focus. They're getting plenty of points from the paint, so I gotta continue to play that way defensively. It's not the defense that's killing us, it's our lack of offense. We should have far more points. Average suits your players better. All right, so average across the board, all right, with no preference. Everyone, whoever's open is getting the shot. All right, neutral, average, and no preference. All right, limit the transition so they don't get any of that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's, no. The limit the transition was working. Let's do that again. All right, because they can hit those three-pointers. All right, and we'll try to take away the defensive rebounds. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, Game 7. Change if you get behind. Shoot at will if you get behind. Yeah, that might be a good choice. But here it is, Game 7 in Toronto. Ridiculous that the first-seeded Toronto Raptors have to go 7 against the Chicago Bulls. If we get eliminated here, oh, we are letting a year in a window to win because we have veterans get away from us. I don't mind. Why? I don't want to lose to a good team, but losing to this team, this is unacceptable. So simulate with Simcast, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn it down to a medium speed. This is going to be a huge game. Simulate, start. Come on, get off to a good start. It looks like Chicago is not missing any possessions. They got like points like crazy there to start, but we hit a three-pointer. We're stuck at 11, up to 13. Come on. All right, we're scoring points. We're scoring points. Halfway through, we are on pace for a good quarter, but now we're starting to slow down a little bit. Come on, I want 30 points in the first quarter. I want 30. Keep pouring it on. Keep pouring it on. 28. Come on, get up to 30. Get up to 30. Are you kidding me? You're just going to stay at 20? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, man. What are you doing, Toronto? We had such a good lead, and then all of a sudden we stick at 28 for, what, like 4 minutes, and they make it back to 26? Fucking hell, man. Marking in 10 points, 3 for 6. Let's see what the team comparison is. 3-pointers, they hit 2 for 8. We hit 4 for 13. So we're taking threes. We hit them. We're out. What the hell? How do they have points? Free throws. All right, so they got 6 for 6. We haven't taken any free throws. Fast break points, points in the paint, second chance points is, I mean, we look to be playing well. This game is shaping up to be pretty good so far. It's just I can't believe that happened towards the end. Continue simulation. All right, come on. Can we get some points here in the second? Give me that lead. We're only up by 3, man. This is going to be a tight game. We're not going to pull away. They could pull away from us, to be honest. Because now we're playing everyone 40 minutes. They're going to get tight. Look at this. Oh, my God. Oh my God, I cannot believe this. Even with Kawhi Leonard in there, we're having trouble against the Chicago Bulls, of all teams, who have taken the lead now here in the second. Holy shit, man. This is crazy. Come on, don't fall behind. Reclaim the lead. There you go. All right, at least we got back ahead. Tie game. We're back ahead. All right, so 58 to 54. After 2. We only had a 3-point lead after the first and a 1-point lead after the second. This is crazy. How are they this good? Marking in 5 for 8, 2 for 3. Otto Porter being covered by Kawhi. Where are they getting all their freaking points from, man? Like, where is it come? They're just super consistent. Like, or efficient, I should say. They don't miss shots. They are shooting 40%. We're shooting 45%, so we're shooting better. They got 6 3-pointers and 19 shots. We got 6 and 25. Again, I don't know why we are not shooting. Their perimeter defense was garbage. Ours is great. Why are we not shooting better at three-point land? Free throws, they got 14 for 18. We're 8 for 8. Fast break points, they got none. Points in the paint, they got more. Second chance points. So we're doing a good job. We're not giving them second. It's just a 3-point game, man. They keep on hitting threes, and we keep on missing. Like I said, the lack of offense for the Toronto Raptors. All right, so halfway through the game, continue simulation. This is rough, ladies and gentlemen. This is rough. I don't know if we're going to pull it out, man. I don't know. This is going to be so close. It's going to come down to the buzzer, but they could honestly just go on a 10-0 run, right? Like, it could happen just like that. That's the weird thing about basketball, man. The game could be like, look at this. We just went on a little bit of a run. Well, but they're coming right back. Come on, there you go. Get it to 10 points. Get it to 10 points. Yes, all right, 10-point lead. They just went through a little bit of a cold stretch right there, and with the 10-point lead, we stay stuck on 86 points for a while, and they get it back to 87. So far, we've led in every quarter, but just barely. 3 points in the first, 1 point in the second, 3 points in the third. So they're right in this game. Stop with the physical defense, a lot of free throws. But then they'll start scoring on us. I mean, I know it's free throws, but they could also miss those free throws. 17 for 23. I mean, we're 16 for 16, so we're taking just as many. It's just their three-point efficiency, man. We're just not hitting three-pointers. I don't know why. On this team, we have so many guys who can hit the three, and they don't have guys who can cover the three. 8 for 33, they're 10 for 25. That's the reason right there. If we were shooting 40% from three-point land, we'd be way ahead in this game. Field goal percentage, all right, free throws, fast break points, doing a great job. Points in the paint, we're doing a great job. Second chance point, we're doing a great job defensively. It's just offense. We are not scoring the way we should be scoring. All right, this team is going to be trouble against in the Bucks. They started missing free throws in the third quarter, so you're good. Well, we'll see what happens. Continue simulation. We are up by 7, ladies and gentlemen. I am not liking this. I am not liking this one bit. Continue simulation. We're going to slow it down now. We're going to slow it down. All right, there you go. 10-point lead. We got to keep that lead. We're just going to say, there you go. 10-point lead again. That was a big three-pointer, whoever hit it. Yes. Yes. Yes, boys. There it is. We're taking it. We're taking it. We're taking it, ladies and gents. There's no trouble. There's no trouble. 12-point lead with 4 minutes left. 12-point, 10-point lead. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Slow it down. Slow it down. 2 minutes left. The 7-point lead. 6-point. Oh, man. 6-point lead with 1:42 left. They're firing back. What the fuck? All right, so let's jump in there and watch it. We got to watch it, right? This is ridiculous, man. Our team can't do shit. What the hell is going on? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Choke artists. So, for some reason, our team just could not score against the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls, they seem to be able to cut our defense apart. Like, we're doing a good job, I think, in the paint. But the 3 points, like, they're hitting it at will. All right, so hang on a second. Choose sides. All right, so I'm going to go here. Which difficulty should I have the game on when the computers are playing? Is it better for rookie or is it better on Hall of Fame? I have no clue. Like Hall of Fame, perhaps all the computers play that much better, or rookie? What do you guys think? Pro? Yeah, I had it on in the middle. Just set it to All-Star. All-Star was the middle. All-Star, it's the average difficulty. Just set it to All-Star. When I was watching it on All-Star, I hated it. Pro is even sliders. Pro or All-Star? Pro? All-Star? I had it on All-Star before. They miss a lot of shots, but I'll listen to you guys. All right, we'll go on All-Star. All right, missing shots is actually a good thing for us right now. All right, so the controller is down. Both teams are in the bonus. Ibaka's got some... For two, Ibaka. You got to drain these, my man. Come on. You got 11 points on the night. We need 13. All right, huge. All right, as we have some substitutions. Markkanen is going... You're taking out Markkanen? For Carter Jr. Oh, looking for that rebound, maybe? All right, so Carter Jr.'s in there for the rebound. Come on, Serge Ibaka. Make it an 8-point fucking lead. You can download sliders later? Yeah, you guys got to show me the sliders. That'd be awesome. Serge Ibaka. His second free throw. He drains it. Way to go, Serge. Way to go, my man. All right, so just good defense. Don't allow early points, all right? The clock is on our side. Make them work it. Kawhi Leonard, look, he's got the arm sleeve covering the shoulder. Look at that, Kawhi. Kawhi's covering Otto Porter. Oh, you don't let him go right in. Yes, good job, Siakam. He smothered him on the defense. He contested that shot, and they didn't get to. I was afraid he might get an and one. Norman Powell finds Pascal Siakam. Great defense there, Siakam. Norman, drive. Oh, tries to cross back. Finds Siakam. Yeah, they're using the full shot clock. Makes sense. Norman, 4.6. You're going to have to just put up a shot, my man. Rebound for Ibaka, maybe? Nope. All right, see, this is what I mean about, I think if you put it on Hall of Fame, they'll get better shots, but maybe they won't go in. Oh, don't go and one. All right, good foul, Norman, good foul. All right, so 58 seconds remain. We're up by 8. They took the foul. Come on. Antonio Blakeney gets his first free throw, gets his team back within 7. I mean, if they get back within 6 and hit a three-pointer, you know what I mean? Oh, God. All right, we need points. Lowry's not in there. We got Payne in there. Fred VanVleet, he's played too many minutes. We got the backups in there. Payne, don't screw this up, you moron. Backup point guard, show us what. Oh, there you go. Find Serge Ibaka, the wide open 3. Can't drain it. Oh, no. All right, they got enough time. If they get an early 3 with a shot clock. No, okay, good foul. Oh, Pascal Siakam is fouled out. Whatever. We can't allow them to get the three-pointer. Good foul, and it wasn't and one. So Siakam's out, but that should be Gasol coming in. Or, yeah, Gasol's coming in as the power forward. All right, fouled out. It's over. It's not over, boys. We got Gasol and Ibaka in there. they're going to be able to get those rebounds for us. Kawhi Leonard's going to win this for us. All right, he's going to win it. Yep, drains 2. All right. They are down by 4. They're going to, they're going to foul us now. The Payne, are they going to foul? No, they're not going to foul. They're not going to intentionally foul. Payne, don't get that ball stripped, you moron. Ibaka! No, okay, but he drew a foul. He drew a foul. Thaddeus Young fouls out. All right, Ibaka, you already drained 2 clutch free throws for us before. You can do it again, my man, please. Serge, hit it. Yes, sir. Good job, Serge. He makes it a 5-point game, so the 3-pointer comes back into play. They have to hit it. All right. Come on, Serge. Make it a 6-point game, baby. Oh, shit. He missed 1, but he made it a 5-point game. What are they going to go for here? Quick 2? A quick 2? Oh, the guy's wide open. Otto Porter. Whoa! The 3. They're back within 2. Are you fucking kidding me? This is not happening. This is not happening. Why didn't we cover the guy on the friggin' line for 3? He was wide open. And now we got Cameron Payne, the guy who's 74 overall shooting. You got to drain them both. Oh my God, you got to drain them both. Oh my God, you got to drain them both. Cameron Payne, please drain them both. Please, Cameron Payne. Make a name for yourself. Yes! Cameron Payne, you beautiful bastard, you. I'll be able to trade you in the offseason with all this clutch. Ice in his veins, boys. Ice in his veins. It's still a 3-point game, though. 24 seconds. Make it 4. Yes! 4-point game right now. 2 clutch shots there by Cameron Payne. Woo! My God, my God. Yeah, see what I mean about this game? Watching it at the end is so much more entertaining than NHL. I'll be doing it a lot more throughout the course of the round. It's just every game that wasn't close at the end except for Game 7. And the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard, 35 points on the night with a fucking injury. What a beast. All right, here we go. The inbound. They need a quick 2 and a foul. Yeah, they need 3 or 2 works for them. Oh, the turnover. Cameron Payne with the steal and the foul. Way to go, Painter. Yeah. Payne with the steal as he gets a high five from Kawhi Leonard. Yes, Cameron. Way to go, Payne. Good job, my man. Now ice this game. Ice this game. What a solid steal right there for Cameron Payne. All right, so if we're going to go deep in these playoffs, we're going to need this man to be the backup to Fred VanVleet with Lowry out. Payne, come on. Come on. 5-point game. Way to go. Make it a 6-point game now. What a clutch shooter. 4 for 4 from the free throw line and a steal at the end of the game. That is massive. That's the difference from it being 117 to 119 right now with their ball. Oh, as Kawhi stretches out his injury a little bit. Kid is ice cold, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. See, this is why this game's awesome, that you develop new characters over the course of the universe because new things happen. You know, NHL is so basic. It's the same players doing the same dekes and the same shots every time. Oh, Blakeney. Oh, no, not N1. Good job, Norman. Good job. All right, see, this is the physical defense option that we have on. Anytime they go up for a layup, our boys are getting in their freaking grills. And they missed the first one. Oh, it's over. It's over. Got to re-sign Payne now? Yeah, he might have to come back for next season, boys. All right, so they drain the second. They're down by 5. They're going to have to foul here. Give it to Kawhi. Give it to Payne, actually. Oh, Kawhi. You know what? I don't know if I like that decision to go to Kawhi because Kawhi's stats were low. We're still up by 5. They have no more timeouts, so there's no more calling timeouts. Yes, Kawhi Leonard. As the fans chant MVP for their favorite Raptor. Come on, Kawhi. Just like the finals. 2 free throws to end it. Oh, man. He doesn't drain the second one, but it's still a 6-point lead. Don't let them get that quick 3. No. No. No way. No fucking way that's going in. He's going to have to kick it out for a 3. They're going to have to shoot that 3. Blakeney again. Wide open. No. They're going to have to kill. Oh, the putback. No. Gasol with the rebound. And that's Game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Your Toronto Raptors are off for a second round rematch up against the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Man, that was a very dangerous series right there. But Kawhi Leonard returning for the Raptors ensured that we went 2-1 to finish the series and make it to the second round. And Kawhi, even with the injury, still putting up points. So I think our chances against the Bucks, they have been lowered with the fact that Lowry is out. But with Fred VanVleet and Cameron Payne, baby, we can make some good things happen. Gasol's talking shit right now. I have the commentators off. What a solid game for him, though. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Yeah, him, Ibaka, and Siakam holding down the center and power forward positions. Solid job right there, boys. So your Toronto Raptors are off to round 2. Let me know what you guys think about any potential strategies, and I will see you guys there. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. We also live stream on Twitch where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.